99.9 The Q, Cape Cod's Fresh Mix. It's Sean, joined now by the lovely and talented and Cape Cod native Meghan Trainor. Meghan, good morning. How are you?
I'm sleepy. What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm hanging out down on Cape Cod doing the morning show on 99.9 The Q.
No way. I miss Cape Cod.
We miss you too, Meghan.
Oh.
But obviously we're so excited. You are out doing amazing things representing the Cape with All About That Bass. It is one of our favorite songs here in the Q, my personal favorite song in the summer. I mean, how could you not love it?
Oh, thank you. That's so nice.
At 20, you've been doing so much for so long that, I don't think a lot of people know just how long you've been in the business, because people will go, oh, she's 20. She probably started when she was, 19 and a half. But you've been writing songs for a long time, right?
Yeah, since I was like 11, man.
And back then you were still on the Cape because, you're a hometown girl.
Mm-hmm. Born and raised.
And then you went to Nashville and you started writing with some of like the biggest names in the business, right?
I mean, not with per se, but I definitely wrote for Rascal Flatts. They got 2 on their last album, and I wrote with Hunter Hayes. That was cool. He's so sweet.
But then you got in the studio and started writing All About That Bass. So let's talk about that single. Was it always your baby? Did you always want it to be your song?
Yeah, I wrote it in Nashville, and this writer I was such a fan of because he did Stacey Rico stuff and Jason Mraz, and I was so nervous. And I went in there and tried to do something different, and I said, let's do a fun song for the world. And he was like, I'm down. And we loved it, and then we pitched it to other artists for like 6 months. And nobody wanted it. They said, you got to reproduce it. There's no auto-tune. Not EDM. And then L.A. Reid heard it, was like, it's perfect.
And when L.A. Reid gives you the thumbs up, it's going to be a giant smash. Now let's talk about the video. Fatima Robinson directed it. I mean, that's a pretty big name because she's worked with Michael Jackson. She's worked with the Black Eyed Peas, Aaliyah. I mean, wow.
Yeah, they brought in the top dogs. They brought in the best of the best, and I was terrified. I was like, no, I don't know how to dance. And she made me a pop star in like 2 days.
And what's next for you? I mean, is there a full album? Is there a tour? When can we see you again?
We're starting. I'm going to the studio today to finish up the last song, but we're putting out a 4-song EP like as soon as possible, just to show people that I'm not like a one-hit wonder. So, and then we'll have a complete my album thing following it.
All right. So, as somebody who's now a sort of pop star, who were your influences when you were first starting out in the music business?
Bruno Mars. I love how he can do any genre and just murder it every time. So I love Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, and Earth, Wind & Fire.
Well, that's a broad spectrum. All right, so dream collaboration. Who would you love to record a song with?
Bruno, but also like T-Pain. I'm trying to write with T-Pain like as soon as possible. Like everyone laughs, but then I'll sing like one snippet of all his songs, and they'd be like, "That's my jam." I'm like, "Yeah," because he writes hits.
But so do you, though. I mean, All About That Bass is doing so well on the charts. It's like #2 on iTunes. Unbelievable. And it all started with you growing up in Nantucket and going to Nausset Regional. Meghan Trainor, thank you so much. We're so excited for you, and we wish you all the most success with All About That Bass in your future projects.
You can't make me blush. Thanks.
Well, thank you for hanging out with the Q.
Thanks for calling.